Hey YouTube, Joe's Two Car Garage. Working on the motor for the Pontiac Firebird LSX swap, and haven't had a lot of progress this week. I've had a couple of issues turn up. A couple of parts that I thought would be available locally, and believe it or not, they're not. And there's really silly little parts that you would, you know, like me, I can't believe they're not. The first one is this oil galley plug here. Apparently, when I took it to the machine shop, those guys popped it out of there, and I didn't get one. You have to order those. They don't just have them at the auto parts store. It's like a 15.78 millimeter freeze plug. That's all it is. They don't sell them. The other thing is the dog bone. It's not a dog bone, barbell oil galley plug for the rear of the motor. Again, not available at the auto parts store. Either internet or dealer. So I got one coming next week, I think. So I can't put the rear cover on. Can't put the front cover on. The other issue that I'm having is with the harmonic balancer. It's not a harmonic balancer, it's a vibration dampener, pardon me. Because I have to make a tool to pull that on. So I need to get a 12-inch-ish piece of threaded rod in M16 by 2. And thread that into the crank to pull that on. Because if you try to use the bolt, from what I understand, my bolt won't even touch it. I can start the harmonic balancer on, and the bolt's not long enough to grab any threads. Which is okay with me, because from what I understand, if you try to do that, more than likely you're going to pull the first 5 or 6 threads right out of the crank. Doesn't like doing that. It's a cast crank, so that's not the way to do that. So the other things that we worked on are this intake manifold. I bought this on eBay, pretty much the way you see it right here, except this was anodized black, and I got a little carried away with the polishing today and polished that, and polished the throttle body intake. I did a little bit of reshaping, smoothed out some angles and stuff inside of here. There's a big flat, where is it? I think it's up here. This area here's got a big lump that sticks out of it. That one, took that out of there, cleaned everything up for flow. No, not the insurance girl. Oh, here's the other thing. I went ahead and ported out all the intake runners. Probably 6 inches in, as far as I could get. And believe it or not, even though it's a plastic manifold, it's pretty damn lumpy in there. So I should see some gains over stock with that. Actually, I'm going to put this back down here because I don't want it to fall. So throw it in this pile of junk over here. The other thing I had problems with was this rear cover. That's the oil seal for it. This is the original, and this is the original seal. Goes like that. Goes in there with a. It's not easy to get that out of there. Let's just say it that way. So this is the seal that came with my gasket kit. This is the outside of this seal. And if you look at it, the inside is where this lip is. So on the original, the lip faces in. And on the new one, the lip faces out. So I looked at that and thought, oh, great, that's not right. So I went to the auto parts store today, or yesterday, and picked up another one, because this one's got like a defect in it right here. It's like a notch in the material, so I wasn't going to go with that. So I picked up another National, and it is exactly like this one. The problem with that one is it goes in here, but it goes in so easy, just like that. I mean, I can push it in with 2 fingers, and it comes out the exact same way. 2 fingers, a little bit of pressure, and it pops right out. So I had it here last night, and I had it in, and I got up this morning and pushed on it and it popped out. And being the transmission is going to be back there covering everything, I really wasn't that confident that it was going to stay in. So I took it back to the auto parts store and talked to those guys, and for about 16 bucks more, you get a complete cover with the seal installed. Comes with new bolts because they redesigned it a little bit for whatever reason. Don't really care, but it's Chinese. Oh well. There it is. So that's my progress. Oh yeah, I put the sensor in the front cover too. So we're getting somewhere, just not as fast as I'd like. Just kind of waiting on everything. I got the cam retainer is in and torqued, the timing set is on it, and the oil pump is on it. The pickup tube is installed and the windage tray is in. The pan is just loosely bolted on, as is the valley cover. I changed out the seals for the valley cover. That's the cam sensor that is just there to block the hole, because with my new camshaft, that's the cam sensor that we're running for the LS2 style front cover. So that's where we're at on, what is today, the 29th? Yeah, the 29th. It's Memorial Day weekend. It's Sunday night. So there you are. That's your update. So be like me, get out in the garage and play with your junk. Talk to you later.